All right, guys, so we're going to make this today in two different ways. I have both T-bone and ribeye steak in here, okay? So these are my ribeyes, obviously, and here's one of my T-bones. So I'm going to put my ribeye in here, and I'm going to I'm going to put my T-bone, in here, and my ribeye in here. Or I might just do a mixture. Let's check it out and see what we have. We're going to cook it two different ways. Oh, that is beautiful. I just feel like that's really seasoned to perfection. So I think I'm going to do one and one in here. So I have a ribeye and a T-bone in the aluminum pan. And then in my beautiful Drew Barrymore pan, let's put some of these peppers over here as well. I am going to do 2 ribeyes and 1 T-bone. See, this is a really small ribeye. This is a really big T-bone, but we're going to leave it right here in there. I'm actually going to put this over here because I want everybody to have room to cook at its full potential. So let's go ahead and put this little thin ribeye for Saint and Sir. That's Saint and Sir little ribeye right there, baby. Okay. And then we have, of course, a T-bone and a ribeye in there with peppers. And I'm going to put both in the oven. Now, this is an experiment that I want to do. From the aluminum pan to basically, it's not a Dutch oven, but it's a pot that can go in the oven. So I'm going to put them in the oven, both, on 350 and see what it does. I am going to cover this one up with the top, which looks something like this. This one I am not going to cover up. I am going to add some boiling cubes as well as a cup of water to each, and then bake on 350 until they're done. And then we will add some mushroom gravy. But you guys will see that step next. Okay, and we are going to add what I love to add. I call it as a ghetto meat tenderizer, which I'm going to do a half a stick of butter. Just right on top. Nothing fancy. And we're going to do it for both the pot and the pan. Okay. So, I'm going to put this directly in the middle so everybody going to get some love. Alright, I am cooking this both in the oven and 2 different sources. I am going to put my handy dandy magic boiling beef cube. It is steak, so we're going to use beef. I'm going to do 2, one here, one there, and a little bit of water. So let's do it. Alright, so we have our 1 cube that we're going to put in this corner and in this corner. Okay, so let me just get the paper up, y'all. Cube 1, ring 2, or cube 2, sorry. So we got 2 boiling cubes in there with our T-bone and, what was the other one? Ribeye steak. I'm going to put 2 in here as well. All right, so here we have 1 cube. And then we have 2 cubes. It's hiding right there. But we're going to add some water to both and put it in the oven. I'm waiting for it to get 350. So we are right on time. Let's get our Wednesday cup for all my Halloween enthusiasts. We're going to pour just enough to make a good little broth. Not too much, but we want a nice broth because we cooking these things so they fall off the bone, okay? We want to make a nice little broth. And pour Wednesday right on here. Perfect. All right, what's up, guys? I've drained my red skin potatoes, and yes, I like to leave my skin on my red tip skin potatoes. It just makes me feel like they're more authentic when I do that. They are nice and soft. We about to add our milk, butter, and a little bit more seasoning to get our garlic red skin mashed potatoes. All right, so we're gonna start off with putting just a half a stick of butter in for now. I am going to put some Kinder's buttery garlic and herb. We'll use the rest of that. Then we're going to put some garlic powder. All right, look all good and shit, right? Period. We're going to put a little bit of garlic paste. Because again, we want these to taste as butter garlic as they can taste. So we're going to put that on in there. All right, so we got some paste, we got some base, and we gonna act like we know what's going on. Get our whisk. All right, homemade red skin garlic butter mashed potatoes. Baby, I never played it. It will never be a plaything with me, mom. All right, so homemade, here we go. We're gonna go with our steak and mushroom gravy and some zucchini and carrots, which I'm about to put on right now. All right, so we midway cooking. This is the silver pan. Looking good. I'm about to baste that as well. Put some, if you don't know what base is, I'm gonna take some of that juice in the pan and put it all over the steak. I know a lot of y'all young and don't cook. Not being judgmental, just being serious. Here's the one inside of the Drew Barrymore pot. I'm gonna do the same with that, okay? All right, so, ooh, this looks really good. I will say that. And what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna use this same juice to add with our mushroom soup to make our mushroom gravy. Now, right now, as far as what I like, I feel like the silver pan has what I like, but the tenderness in the pot is insane. So, we're gonna get it all good and juicy. Juicy fruit, baby. So for me, I liked it, the aluminum pan tenderness better. So I am gonna put this little nice little sauce inside of here with our gravy, okay? And so this is what it looks like without the mushroom gravy. So I think the silver pan one, as far as how I like my meat cooked when it comes to this type of steak, I taste both. I taste how the T-bones taste, and I taste how the ribeye would taste, and I like it better in the pan. These are the pan ones. These are the pot ones. All right, now we're gonna add my mushroom, cream of mushroom gravy. I'll tell you what, the world, we're gonna see though when it's all done, guys. All right, what's up, guys? We're gonna make some Halloween-shaped biscuits to go with our steak and gravy. I have corn and homemade red skin mashed potatoes. We're gonna use one of the cutting boards from my discount group that I got for the children. It has a rolling pin, a cutting board, little stencils as well. So we're gonna go ahead and use the cutting board and the rolling pin. All right, we got some honey biscuit flaky layers here. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I hate opening biscuits, so yeah, let's do it. I don't like the whole pressure stuff. It's just a lot. Jump scare, bitch. But because he didn't do it all the way, I know how to hit it on the counter and boom. Ooh, I done already broke the cheap ass thing. Okay, period. All right, so I got 4 different biscuits here. I'm gonna take 2 and roll them out. Well, I'll take 1 and roll it out because this is a small pan. So I'm just gonna roll it out so that I can get a flat shape in order to use the cookie cutter. Because we're gonna use Halloween shape cookie cutters to make the biscuits. Okay. So Jay Aaron already gave me a bad one, so we're gonna do a bad one. And cut that on out. So we doing a bat biscuit. Hold on, because I feel like it didn't cut all the way. Even though this be sharp. We want to cut it down to the ground. Doodle brown. So that way it comes out right. And they'll have a bat biscuit. This is my first time ever doing this. Don't judge us. Thank ya. So here's the bat biscuit. I'm about to put this all back together and roll it again. So it is a timely process. I see that. However, kids are going to love it. My grandson is on his way back from Tampa. So I know he's going to love it. Say, Grandma, you made me some pumpkin biscuit? So it's worth it for the babies to have a festive meal. So I do have a pumpkin here. All right, guys. We got our steak nice and ready with our cream of mushroom and cream of chicken gravy. Remember, we got our 2 steaks. We got ribeye. We also got some T-bone. They have separated and fallen all off the bone, just like we like it. That gravy look gold. So y'all will see it when we put it on all together on the plate. But I just wanted to show y'all. And again, I like the way the silver pan did it better than the pot. And y'all know I love my Drew Barrymore pots, but no, baby. This one did it how I like it.